Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's New York taking on New York.
And now, please welcome your...
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
World.
Just about set to go. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr. What's the word on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. McCullers winds, fires. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And he'll take first easily after the strikeout. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, maybe
runner takes off, and that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Crow Armstrong headed for the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Corey Seager. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And misses inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And it gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on. And
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Ball 1 there. Seager at third. Machado on at second with 2 down. On the ground. Safe. And they take the lead. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a base hit to left. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 3-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way.
They limit the damage here. And we're back. And on the mound today, Pedro Martinez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slur. Ted Williams now at the plate. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Luis Ariz stands in. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gary Sanchez. And a foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Berg, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Ted Williams will hit next. Ground ball right side. Clement slinging it to first in time. So the batting order turns over. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Matthew Lugo. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. In time. Got him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith. Edge of the zone. Call the strike. And it's 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Jose Siri now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And we're back. Here's Jose Ramirez.
For the American Giants, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
McCullers back to work. Up the middle. And Ramirez is set down. Here comes Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting third in the lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2012. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And it's 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And Seager is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Machado.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Siri in position. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in, number 9. That one ripped left field. Back there. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Marcus Semien, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Got him swinging. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. See ya. Strikes him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a foul out of play. He caught it behind his back to first, and they get the out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. RBI single his last time up. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. And now the first baseman, Adam Dunn. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, number 44, Adam Dunn.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Out there to center, on the move. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the DH, Ted Williams. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fought off foul. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Lugo swings through that. One as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Way upstairs, And now it's even 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up. And we're back. Gary Sanchez now.
The catcher.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. And a foul ball.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Ted Williams.
Now
0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
No ball.
Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Outside low. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout. Man at first, Jose Ramirez. Now at the plate. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Crow Armstrong stands at second with 2 gone. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. The 1-1 is fouled off. Doval. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Sends it to first. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Josh Smith. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Corey Seager. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the 0-2. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Now Machado up here. 1 for 2. Smoked on the ground a second. Clement over to first. Machado out of the play. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Right fielder, Shohei.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it is gone. A two-run homer. It's 6-0. And now Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. And takes low for ball one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball
Now
hard.
batting,
You know,
the
line
first
drives
baseman,
won't always
Adam
find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
What a stop. The throw, and he's safe at first. So a man aboard is Gary Sanchez. And there's a strike.
0-1.
That's out to center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back. To the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 9. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that's ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack
1-1.
instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now it's Marcus Semien. First pitch swinging.
When a guy's throwing a lot of
0-1's
first
the
pitch
count.
strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Ernie Clement. Foul ball. Clement, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. This one in the air. Done in position. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the
Jose
number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Siri makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seager.
Off the catcher and rolls away. Both runners advance on the pass ball. 2 in scoring position. Oh, and he can't handle it. Gets away. And that's going to cost them. He scores on the pass ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Siri in position. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 3. Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. And now the DH, Ted Williams.
Designated hitter,
Martinez back to work.
Williams.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
The rise. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive. There's one. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matthew Lugo. Strike 1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
And that's downstairs. 1-0.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hauls it in for the out. And here is Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through. So digging in, Adam Dunn. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Ground ball, could be 2. Gary Sanchez at the plate. A pair of strikeouts, and he's flied to center. In the air, left field. Lugo makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Ted Williams. Ripped on the ground to second. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 outs. Bases full. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Cut on and lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Josh Smith. Swings through that one.
So far this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
0-2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Kyle Manzardo. 0 for 2 in this one. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11. And now it's Jose Siri. Hard hit, right side. Throw over to Dunn. That's the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Now pitching, Zach Agnos.
Next offering is fouled back. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Seager stands in now, and first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. There's a swing and a drive onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And Manny gets a piece. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Machado is out. Shohei Ohtani digs in now.
Right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
And there's a foul ball. Agnos, 24 years old, and he was a 10th round pick in 2022. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. And that'll do it. Bottom 9. Now it's going to be number 9. The shortstop takes the ball. And a big swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong snags it. 1 away. Here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Seager fires over to first, and they're down to their last out. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
They're down to their final strike. Clement off of first with 2 away. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle. Base hit. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. Luis Arias, the next to hit. To first, and this should do it. steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Giants taking on the American Giants. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Pedro Martinez. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Trevor Story, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swings through that.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Ryan Dozier will hit next. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Dozier tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Inside, ball two.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Story, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now a chance for Adam Dunn. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count. 1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. That's a little high. It's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Singy, and pitching in this game, Bob Feller.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that one fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that is out of play. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Martinez back to work. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Chipper Jones stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
I got a ball.
1 out,
strike.
bases empty. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Swing and a miss. 0-1. No score here in the second. This one in the air, right field. Ohtani sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Manny Machado. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
1-1.
Ball to strike.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat too much on that one. Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player. No wonder they put him on the cover.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Jose Siri. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Sanchez puts the glove on him. 1 gone on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And there's 2 away. Your story now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Right through there for a strike.
fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, out to short. Throw over to Dunn, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in, Adam Dunn. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Dunn in his 14th season, 24 years old, usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at first.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Gary.
Here is Gary Sanchez. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
Always concerns me a little bit making that move from the outfield to first base. Just how you work that bag. Don't want to have a collision with the base runner.
Cut on and miss. Good change up right there. And it's 1-1. That's towards center. Siri in position. Nabs it. 2 down. So up next, Ted Williams. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Swing and a miss as he was late. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a ball evens the count. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Check swing didn't go. And it's 3-2. Siri in position. Corrals it. And the inning is over. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Dozier. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit. Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1. 4th inning underway. No score. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Adam Dunn. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And now it's even up. Right through there for a strike. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time up. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one ripped. And out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. So now it's Corey Seager. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not close with that one. And 1-1. And strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
So Sieg suffers the strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Manny Machado now.
Machado.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Martinez back to work. Outside with a breaking ball.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Chipper Jones getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1. And that one is inside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Outside and low. It's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Siri, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. That one fouled off, 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Bottom of the inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
Swinging a foul straight back.
That's out.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Siri hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Cut on and missed at 101. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
That one fouled off. That one outside. And it's 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Dunn charging after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a
0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Now a snap throw down to third. Snap throw. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Tatis pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are 2 gone. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
99, Gary Sanchez.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. The 1-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Trevor Story.
The batter, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
That one misses. Ball one. Just missed. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Dozier at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Right down the chute, 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Sanchez gathers, throws, got him, inning over on the strike. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Drops into the glove. One down. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attack hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Not even close there. And that's ball two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end the no-hitter. It's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
And just like that, the no-hitter is over. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole...
Now
here's a new pitcher from the pen, Gregory Soto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. To Dunn. Double play.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Tatis started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he went, says Larry Bowie. Strikes him out with a set for the last
Leading
half of the
off
seventh.
for the American
Now
Giants,
it's Corey
the
Seager.
second baseman, Corey Seager.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Machado, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
No ball.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Look
One
out,
ball,
almost
two
got him
strikes.
upstairs.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now
Shohei
batting, right
Ohtani
fielder,
now at the plate.
Shohei
0 for 2 in this one.
Ohtani.
They say you win.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today.
0-1.
Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
A little out front there as he swings
0-2.
through it. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for San
We're at the top of the
Francisco,
8th. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Soto back to work. In there at the knees. 0-1. And downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. And now here is Rafael Palmeiro. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1-1's the count.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Just enough that time. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
That misses the zone. And the count is 1-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball
offering is down low. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Check swing, and he went. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And we're back. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball. That's back. And that one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
And now the first baseman, Adam Dunn. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a foul straight back. Next pitch way upstairs. And they'll do it again. No. Nobody on,
Now,
nobody out with a run in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Tatis ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now
the left
Ted
fielder,
Williams.
number 9, Ted Williams.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 90.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the inning. We go to the 9th, and the batter now, Kyle Manzardo.
Kyle Manzardo.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And that one is downstairs. 2-1. And a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the 9th. Got him looking. Now only one out remaining. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. That's inside, and that's ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Williams is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.